Okay, guys, so we are headed to Michael's, and I'm really excited about going in here. This is my, I think, first time. I may have gone in here one time before, but that was years ago, that I don't even remember. But I think this is my first time going up in here. So anyway, I don't know why I was expecting people to jump out and start dancing and welcoming me into the sewing community, but none of that happened. What did jump out at me was the prices. I was like, whoa, whoa, why are they so high? But yeah, and I understand not everything's going to be, cheap like Walmart or affordable like Walmart rather. But this is like $4 extra on some items that I saw. So I hit it in slow motion for the section that was, just showing you guys where things are at. Those are the patterns if you want to purchase patterns. Now, I was blessed the other day. My daughter bought me a set of rulers because, as you guys can see, I have gone everywhere looking for a French curve ruler. I didn't want to get it from Amazon because of the reviews, and some people were saying it wasn't real tailor um, tools. Not like I want to be a tailor or anything, but if you're going to be a seamstress, if you're going to sew things, you're going to be a fashion designer, then it's best to start off with the good quality tools, because just like we're doing nails, if you start off with the nail kit that's at Walmart, it'll make you not want to do nails because it's not going to render the results that would inspire you to keep going. Now, honestly, if you're motivated to do something, you're going to work through those awkward new beginning stages and you're going to get to the other side. Whether you use Walmart tools or whether you use homemade tools, whatever, like when you are motivated, nothing can stop you. But for me in this sewing hobby or whatever you want to call it, um, I've decided to just give myself the best tools that I think are the best. Um, that way I can overcome hurdles. And they didn't have a French ruler. They didn't have it. It wasn't there. But nonetheless, what did I end up getting? I ended up getting some a container to store. Now, one thing I will say, comment below if you understand. When you start sewing, you don't realize all the things that you'll need and all the things that you'll need to containers to store those things in. It's like you don't want to put the little bitty gadgets and gadgets mixed in with the big stuff. You want to have everything separated and confined in, you know, proper cute containers. So that's what I did see at Michael's. I saw some cute containers that you normally don't see at Walmart or, the regular places. So this is just the difference in and they have a section. They didn't have this at Walmart. A whole section dedicated to the sewing machine that I have, the Singer Heavy Duty. So I appreciate that. I was almost tempted to get this, y'all. Again, for storage, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. Let me just get over here to the $3.99 section. And pink was a little too predictable for me, so I was like, I usually gravitate towards pink, but blue is calling my name. So we went with the blue, and then I got something else to put food on top of, but that's another video. So now I'm at Walmart. Trusty dusty Walmart. Trusty dusty, oh my gosh. I think that's accurate though. But I ended up getting a clear ruler. I seen that in a few tutorials. They still didn't have the French curve ruler, which is fine because at this point, I knew that my daughter had one on the way for me. And guys, I have been doing braids since I was like 15 years old, right? And I have never taken the time out to purchase one of these things to separate the braiding hair with. But yet, now with this sewing, making my own clothes, $5 here. It has awakened an excitement in me that I'm just ready to invest because I can see my way to the end of the tunnel and I know I'm gonna be good at this. So these are the zippers. Don't forget, these are all practice zippers. After certain projects, if I feel like it, I'll just, take the zippers off and use them for another project if they're not too damaged or whatever. 22 inches in white, but $1.80. And a
We can wait for that.
22 inches. No, we're not getting that one. These are practice zippers. Let's get a green one. Thinking about this one. $2.97. Excuse me, you know anything about when y'all gonna get a French curve ruler?
A French curve roller?
French curve ruler is like to measure clothes and add the curves to it when you're measuring.
Is it like the fabric? You're welcome. Much needed, Mohawk.
Thank you. $1.97, the latest. We're going to get our pink out. And I'm just going to cut this. You know what? I'm going to lay it down. And use my rotary cutter. Yeah, this is definitely long enough. So, we're gonna lay this here and we're gonna trace it. Okay, so, sorry. So I wanna try something else. I want to because I know that this is bigger than what I wanted. I'm gonna go out a little bit. And now I'm gonna I don't know why I keep wanting to give that a sharp corner. It doesn't have to be that profound, does it? Y'all can't see, it's just blocking the way, ain't I? Move that over a little bit. Okay. Now put them together. We're going to go ahead and switch threads, and we're going to do some work with, why do I still not have pink thread? That's crazy to me. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all how to thread the bobbin. Let me get a little bit closer. Get a little closer. All right. So, first thing you want to do is decide what thread you're going to use. We're just going to randomly go with yellow because that's such a pretty. I think the tulle is going to be yellow. Yeah, the tulle will be yellow. So now you want to just get that off of there a little bit. Put it onto your sewing machine. Put the thread stopper back on the machine. And we're going to use the same bobbin because it's empty. So now we're just going to go a little bit and wrap the thread around there. Just enough to get it started. Okay. And now we're going to put that on there. We're going to push it to the side. Okay, I should have done this part first, but... And I just like to hold it. That may seem weird to some people because you shouldn't have to hold your thread to do a bobbin. But I like to hold it because it keeps it more control. So now we're just going to give it a light pump. Make sure it's going in the direction you want it to go in. And now just watch it. Because you don't want to waste your thread by having it go underneath the machine or underneath the bobbin. Or you don't want to waste thread by having it bunch up and not be able to be used. So just keep an eye on it, go slow. And I used to put a lot of thread on the bobbin. I don't do that anymore. I just get enough to get started. So I try to keep my scissors, keep up with my little thin sewing scissors. And they're in there, good. So we're gonna cut that, push that back, take that off, put that under there, and we are back in business. I already have a very detailed video on threading the bobbin, so check that out. So now we're just going to take a little bit of thread off of here, put it over the one. Let me get y'all closer. Hold on one second. Okay, because I don't want to be frustrating nobody. And this is yellow thread, so of course you won't be able to see it, but take the yellow thread, follow the guidelines. So you see how it says one. One is right there. It's hard to do with one hand. And now two. And now go under. Three. Come over here. That top one on the side. When you turn it, it's going to cause the bobbin, the thread to go. It's going to cause this thing to come up. Y'all see that? That was not protruding up. This right here. This was not protruding up at first. It was down like that. So you turn that knob on the side and it causes it to come up just enough for you to go 4, 5, right over the top, up over it, behind it, back down, and behind this little silver piece, if y'all saw that little swoop. So now we just grab our thread. I give it a little lick. Sounds like I'm eating it, but I'm trying to do this with one hand, like I said, so it's a little different. And the needle is right there. You don't have to remove your presser foot to thread it. Uh-oh, I thought I was good to go. I promise y'all, it never takes me this long to do this. Love you, baby. You gonna come over and give me a kiss, or you just gonna?
Yeah, because you're not being on the camera.
Make dog noises? Come on, come give me a kiss for what? All right, love you. Have a good day. Be careful. Don't step on my dog. All right, so now we are threaded. Put the scissors back in the scissor pouch. And let's start stitching. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Y'all see I got the pins in it? You don't want to put pins on the side because that's the armholes, okay? You don't want to seal up the armholes. All right, let's start. The static. And I'm going to go over it this way. I'm not going to do a reverse stitch because my reverse stitch on this fabric chews up my machine. Like I think it just did, even though it was a forward stitch. But yeah. Only when the camera's on. Only when the camera's on. Lord Jesus. I just want to yank it out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and lift that up, this little window thing, and I'm going to cut where I see that the thread is coming out, and then I'll pull that. I'm going to cut this. Okay, didn't have to cut that. You want to eliminate your possible problem areas by cutting it. Jeez. So it's a good thing it didn't get where the actual what's the name is, but it was on the seam allowance. All right, put that back in there. This doesn't happen very often, but when it does happen, I like to deal with it right then and there. So I probably should cut the camera off because but now I'm gonna show y'all this too. All right. This tool is not for this, but and I'm just getting this lump of material out of there so it don't cause any more problems. This is a tool that I got from my thing that pliers, snap pliers that I got from this that I haven't quite figured out yet. All the videos are very confusing, y'all. I haven't found that perfect video that's going to bring clarity. So we're going to put that back under there. gonna hurry up and get this needle threaded. And we are going to put our plastic window sill back in there. We're gonna hope it don't do it again. Alright. We're going to turn it this way. We're going to bring it down just a little bit. We're going to put some pins in it. In the most obvious areas so that we don't glue over the pins. I'm going to change the color of that one. Alright, so that's good there. And now I'm going to get an extension cord because I want to be able to hot glue. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to use a tool. That's what I'll do. Alright, so these are the tools that I'm going to be using. These are my nail tools. Okay? Tweezers and a thing to pick up the rhinestones. So okay, so this is not the best option. The good thing about the glue, guys, is that it comes right on up when you are done and it's cooled. So I'm not messing up my cutting mat extension cord. And now we have more liberties to produce. So I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to... Okay, so evidently, if you don't push another piece in there, it won't. Okay, so that part has to be down. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna find every one of them that fell. All right, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Have them where they're already on a flat surface. I can just pick up and position. Okay. So now I'm picking up my gun, my hot glue gun. YouTube better not act crazy when it comes to me saying, all right. Don't want to put too much because you have to have a window to work with. Okay, so this is gonna be a long time, y'all. It's gonna be a long time. But it's gonna be cute and well worth it. Stay tuned. All right, so I decided to take off this part and do it while it's on the table. Like, isn't that easier? And it's gonna be probably, I don't know, all week long project. So I'm not gonna, I wouldn't dare try to get this done. Oh, no, I didn't mess my mannequin up. Okay, I didn't. I wouldn't dare try to get this done in one day. Like, you would have to pay me good money. All right, so what's up with this? Hold on. All right. Go through about, I don't know, 3 or 4 sticks of hot glue, and then I'll quit. Right now I'm on my 2nd stick. Can y'all see that? It's gonna be pretty. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Just to give you an idea. Sparkly. Okay, so let me see, where is my, I've already unplugged it. Okay, so guys, this is the applique. Am I saying it right? Applique. So I'm not sure if the lighting is doing it justice or not, but this is super, super cute. Up close, you can see the sparkles and bling and whatnot. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the dress. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the dress. And this is just day one, y'all. This is just day one. So I may, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's laying flat.